Imagine this. It's a crisp autumn evening at Hillsborough. The floodlights flickering to life as 25,000 Wednesdayites rumble like a brewing storm. But instead of singing for goals, the crowd's anger is aimed at the bloke up in the director's box, the one who's turned our proud club into a financial ghost town. Dave Chansiri's grip is slipping, and whispers from the shadows hint that a familiar face from up north might just be lining up to replace him. Stick with me, because what I'm about to lay out could either rewrite the story for Sheffield Wednesday or drag us even deeper into the abyss. Let's rewind a bit. Remember 2015? We were flirting with the Premier League, a proper force under Carlos Carvalhal, hearts pounding with promotion dreams. Fast forward to now, 9 games into the season, and we're sat 23rd in the Championship, barely clinging to 3 points above that red half, who are scraping the bottom. Henrik Pedersen, bless him, is trying to patch together a squad thinner than a Yorkshire winter fog, thanks to EFL sanctions, a mass player exodus, and Danny Röhl's gutting departure. And off the pitch, absolute chaos. September wages unpaid for the 5th time in 6 months. Coaches like Andy Parslow walking away, choosing family over a club that's forgotten the meaning of loyalty. Chansiri's scrambling for investors to dodge another points deduction, a looming HMRC tax bill, and the murmurs of administration. How did it come to this? From a £30 million dream buy to a toxic regime where protests echo louder than cheers. It's not just mismanagement, it's a betrayal of everything blue and white stands for. But hang on, the plot thickens. Chansiri's been waving the keys around for £100 million, then £70 million, playing hardball with buyers like John Textor, whose talks have crumbled under endless complications. Textor's own words paint a picture of negotiation, quicksand, and local journo Alan Biggs drops the bombshell. Enter Mike Ashley. Yes, that Mike Ashley, the ex-Newcastle boss who turned St James's Park into a war zone of broken promises. The man who inherited a £100 million black hole, watched the Magpies drop to the Championship twice, and slapped Sports Direct Arena on sacred ground, igniting fan fury that still burns. Remember Coventry? He took over their arena, handed out eviction notices, only to lose it in a £40 million counterpunch. Controversy sticks to him like mud on a Hillsborough pitch. So, is he our saviour or just another horror sequel? Picture Ashley strolling into S6, checkbook in hand, ready to clear the wage debts and calm the HMRC hounds. On paper, it's tempting stability instead of Chansiri's scattergun spending that broke EFL rules and dumped us into League One. But let's not kid ourselves. Ashley's record screams short-term fixes over long-term vision. He bled Newcastle dry for profit, not passion, leaving the Geordies in revolt. Would he back youth? Not just survival? Would he invest in Pedersen's rebuild instead of asset stripping? Or are we just swapping one absentee landlord for another one who knows controversy better than I know a last-minute winner? Here's my honest take. Ashley's no knight in shining armour, but in this storm, even a battered shield is better than drowning. Chansiri's reign has drained our spirit, tightening the purse strings when we needed boldness, ignoring the fans who bleed for this badge. A takeover, any takeover, ends this nightmare and buys us time to breathe. But demand better. Insist on fan safeguards, community stakes, and a real plan for promotion, not another spin on the relegation roulette. We've survived worse. This could be the turning point if we shout loud enough. So what do you reckon? Wednesdayites, Ashley in or out? Would you swap Chansiri's chaos for Ashley's calculated risks, or hold out for a true local hero like David Richards? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's debate, dissect, and dream bigger. If this got your blood pumping, give it a like, subscribe for all the latest Owls updates, and join our fan forum to stand shoulder to shoulder with the blue and white army. Together, we don't just survive, we soar. Up the Owls. See you next time.